My home, my little house, is in South Albury, and it is very old. I've been informed that it was built in the 1800s. So in some ways she's very fragile, but in other ways she's really, really strong. The bricks are really good. A lot of the bricks came from the clay pits of South Albury, and I like the fact that it was sort of built from the ground up. There's nothing straight about this house, it's all sort of earthy, it's just soft shapes. The other side of the house is another unit or flat, and on the other side of this wall is where the ghost presides. He's a nice ghost, and he sort of just, goes with the character of the house. When I first bought this house about 13 years ago, she'd been pretty badly abused. Someone had tried to modernise her, and I've been sort of stripping that back, that bad renovations over the years, to find her beauty. One of the best things about this house is I'm right next to this park. You look out the window and some pretty dodgy things can be happening out there in the park, in the car park. Drug deals, hookups. Some people come and stay for a couple of weeks in their car. I've had so many weddings out there, a medieval reenactment society with duelling in the park, and lots of people just come to feed the ducks. I'm lucky to have such a beautiful space that people have to come to that's just there through my window. We are in a very desirable suburb now, I think. It used to be like a floodplain where the Chinese used to grow vegetables. And then it became industrial, and it's sort of like the bad part of town, the ghetto. And now people are realising just how beautiful South Albury is and how connected the community is. That's something that you can't create or purchase. It's something that just evolves, kind of like this painting, I suppose. It starts off with a huge blank canvas, and like most things, it was just about starting and doing. When I first started, it was just tell myself to make a mark. Just make a mark, Therese. And then when you've made 10 marks, they join together with another 10, and then you have a space, and then that space starts to communicate with another space. As the spaces get smaller, it all gets more achievable. It's a bit like renovating too, I suppose. The more you renovate, the more my little house has become coming back to her former glory. I couldn't think of a nicer place to be in winter, the fire going and watching all my neighbours, people coming and going in the park. And in a way, my paintings have been a way to communicate and connect with people in the community, because everyone's been so supportive of what I'm creating. And when these ones are finished, they definitely look like an urban space. So I guess they're a pretty good reflection of how we all live in our little spaces. But then we all come together